Hey, now this video is about how to send an invoice. So we have sent a quotation, we've got a sales order, we've delivered it. So let's look at the sales order SO0014, and that's organize an invoice. So we'll just use the filtering to it and we can see it has been delivered. And now we want to send the invoice. To do so, we literally put our cursor on active row, we go into invoice, and we can either create an invoice to send it at a later date, or we can create and send all in one pass. So let's do that. So we're going to create and send the invoice. So it's going to ask us what template. So we might have a number of different templates. As default is invoice template 1 or whatever we call it when we implement you. So we'll just hit that, and then it'll ask us default date. Is it the 27th or a date, another date? So let's do the default date, which will override the date that's there. And now the invoice is starting to be generated, and as soon as it's sent, the date of its sending will be logged in this column here. So just wait for that to go process through, and there we have the invoice sent. Now the invoice has been sent to the email that's on the system, which is mine because this is a demo account. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make our way to that email account and open the invoice, and then we will see back here that as soon as our client opens an invoice, there is a tracking status and we can see that it's opened. So here we are in my main account, and we can see that the invoices come through, and we've got a PDF stating what is on the invoice. And now let's return to the control sheet, to the open sales orders, and we will see that the tracking status has picked up that it's been opened. Here we are back in the control sheet, and we can see that it's been opened. So that's how we send an invoice. We can also, from the menu in here, resend the invoice if so required. So literally we remain on active row and resend the invoice, and the invoice will be prompted to ask, is this the invoice 146? And yes, it is, and we will send it, and as soon as we've sent, it's gone to the customer. And that's how we send invoices from Sales Central.